Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to bout number 10. Introducing first, by the blue corner. Give it up for Reymond! Yanong!
Broken glass on the floor, knuckles bleed, can't ignore. Screams echo through the night. No justice, just a fight.
As opponent by our red corner, raise the roof for Zhao!
Snap fist fly under streetlight blue. Knuckles cracks like beads. In this cage we grew. Concrete echoes loud in the night's dark frown. Shadows swinging.
Our 10th bout is in the lightweight division. It will be contested over 8 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, your fighter on the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the black trim. A professional fighter with 18 fights, 12 victories, 4 defeats, and 2 draws. Representing the Philippines! Give it up for Reymond! Yanong! And his opponent fighting out the red corner, wearing the black trunks with the red trim. The perfect fight record of 5 fights, 5 victories, no defeats, no bouts even. Representing China! Give it up for Xingquang! Zhao! Your judges ringside, Royal Woods and Powell, Chris Sanide, Carlos Costa. Your referee in charge of the action is Xingquang Pattaya.
Okay, folks, here we are. The 9th fight of the evening has already gone, and we are here with the 10th fight. Zhao from China in the black shorts with the red trim takes on Reymond Yanong from the Philippines. I can see a lot of people supporting the Philippines in the chat right now. We see a lot of Filipino flags being posted. Who will be victorious in this 8th round battle? Will Zhao take over Reymond Yanong? He's got more to prove after Reymond Yanong beat his previous partner from the same gym. Here we are, folks. Round number 1 underway. Reymond with a nice high right hand, flicking that jab out down the middle. Zhao doing a great job to also counter the jab with a great jab as well. Both fighters looking very determined. Great footwork from Zhao to move forward. And you can see just the difference in speed and level in this fight so far. The determination by both of these fighters. Zhao wants to avenge his friend and training partner after Reymond Yanong beat him. Reymond has more to prove now as well. He wants to prove he's the better fighter from the better gym. Zhao marches forward and gets Reymond onto the ropes. Nice jab followed up by a right hand as well. Zhao with the crisp 1-2 combination, the great footwork, and you can see Zhao feinting with the feet, trying to get his guard in between the middle of Reymond Yanong. And we've got a very classic matchup here. We've got the footwork of an amateur by Zhao just on the balls of his feet, and then Reymond Yanong with the more professional boxing style footwork, more flat-footed, but more rolling with the shots for power. Very nice matchup so far. Zhao doing a great job to just in and out boxing. And he's keeping his opponent in the center of the ring. So Zhao doing a great job so far of just keeping Reymond in the center of the ring at the moment. And a big right hand landed by Reymond there. And the crowd are going wild. A big right hand landed by Reymond once again. And Zhao definitely felt that big shot. A left hand upstairs, followed up by a right, landing on the guard of Zhao. A left hook upstairs by Reymond. Reymond starting to come alive and starting to just push the pace against Zhao, but Zhao fires a nice left with the right. Both fighters holding central ring, really putting on a performance for the crowd so far. 35 seconds to go for round number one. Reymond investing into the body, and that's the perfect strategy against someone who moves a lot. Zhao taking a lot of punishment now. Reymond closing the gap, marching towards his opponent. Lefts and rights upstairs. Reymond digging those shots downstairs. Zhao gets a nice right hand through. But Reymond is tough, he's gritty, and he is not backing down to Zhao. Some nice body work once again with a right hand upstairs. The final seconds, and that is the bell of round number one. What a beautiful round of boxing we just saw then. Here we see with those action replays. The right hand over the top just misses the target. And you can see Reymond trying to set those body shots up as well. Now, with a nice high left hand to parry the right hand. What a great round. The opening moments of that round, we saw Xingquang Zhao doing a great job to stay on the balls of his feet. He's very, very lateral with his movement, in and out, amateur style boxing, landing lots of straight 1-2s. And it looked like Reymond took a lot of punishment in that first opening moments of that round. But as soon as Reymond started walking toward and started parrying the shots of Zhao, he started to go to the body and it started to work for him. Let's see if we'll see a repeat. Will we see Zhao open the round strong and Reymond come alive later on? Round number two, China taking on the Philippines. Very fast start for both these fighters. Reymond now starting to add some head movement in. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be left and right with his head. Zhao is so good with the jab. He's so timed with that right hand as well that Reymond cannot just stand in front of him. He needs to sway left and right and get to that body. Some great combinations landed by Reymond Yanong just then. For those of you just tuning in, Reymond in the red shorts, Zhao in the black. A revenge story in the making. A great combination landed by both of these fighters, both standing and trading in the center of the ring so far. Reymond starting to flick that jab. Both fighters are just nestling next to each other. Boxing inside without clinching. Beautiful boxing by both of these fighters so far. A nice jab landed by Reymond. The left hook upstairs. Zhao still just dancing around with that right hand, and that's the shot. That's the money shot for Zhao. Zhao starting to put the combinations together. Reymond starting to fire back with body shots as well. Zhao fires back with body shots of his own. A left and a right upstairs. A right hand to follow. Both fighters giving it everything they've got. Zhao could really go onto that back foot once again and just keep that jab pumping. Reymond wants a fight like this. Reymond would prefer to fight you inside a phone booth. He is never going to back down to you, and he is always going to keep coming forward. Zhao should get on that back foot, get on his bicycle, but he's doing a great job so far. This almost reminds you of when Dimitri Bivol fought Canelo, and Bivol was just constantly behind that jab with the right hand, constantly hitting. But Canelo never stopped and just kept going to the body. And this is exactly what Reymond is doing, and it's the right move. This is an 8-round fight, well, scheduled for 8 rounds. Reymond trying to take the gas tank away And that's what you need to do against a fighter who can move a lot, a fighter who just keeps dancing on the balls of his feet. Take away his gas tank, work the body, and the head will fall. Nice left downstairs. Zhao constantly flicking that jab out, but you can see Zhao starting to pull his elbows down ever so slightly, which is a sign that he knows those body shots are getting through. But some beautiful jabs with the right hand. And the footwork of Zhao so far is absolutely beautiful. Just constantly in and out on the balls of his feet. It is hard to keep up that pace for an entire round. Let's see if he can do it for the entire fight. Let's see some action replays. That was a very close round, but I've got to give it to Zhao in that one. He just landed the cleaner, crisper punches. Constantly active. Reymond constantly moving forward, always on the attack. But to me, Zhao was beating him on the inside and the outside as well. So I've got to give that round to Zhao. But let us know in the comment section so far, who do you think is winning this fight? Have you got it around a piece? Have you got it 2 for Zhao? Have you got it 2 for Reymond? Let us know. But my unofficial scorecard, I think we've got Zhao up by 2 rounds so far. Maybe Reymond took the first one. Zhao just needs to stay on that back foot. Jab, right hand, jab, right hand. Reymond needs to get up and close and personal and just keep resting that forearm on the chest and just going down to the body, get his opponent against the ropes. Here we are, round number 3, China taking on the Philippines. Reymond in the red from the Philippines, Zhao from China in the black. A great combination landed by Reymond, body shots and followed up with a headshot upstairs. Reymond goes again with the body shots downstairs. Zhao just keeps firing back every time Reymond goes to the body. Zhao fires back with one of his own. Left hook and a right hook downstairs. Reymond just goes to the body, determined to put Zhao out with a right hook to the body, it looks like. Jabs in the right hand, a left hook upstairs, lands clean on Zhao. Zhao looks like he's still in this. He's still on the balls of his feet. He has taken some huge shots in this round so far from Reymond Yanong. Reymond just looking for that time and goes downstairs again. Reymond really needs to start putting these pieces together upstairs as well. Dig down to the body and end upstairs as well. Great maneuver by Zhao to get underneath those shots, turning your opponent. Old school boxing at its finest. Both fighters now just teeing off on one another. A great fight for the crowd and everybody watching at home. And this is what you'll have in fights like this, moments where it just starts to calm down. And as soon as one person engages, that's when it starts to fire up once again. Both fighters exchanging jabs. Left hand upstairs, a right hand gets through for Reymond, and Reymond once again teeing up, the referee letting him fight out. If one hand is free, you can keep going. Great refereeing to allow that to carry on, and that's what we want to see. Both fighters going for it, and neither fighter want to leave this on the judges' scorecards. Clearly, neither fighter want it to go the distance. They want to put each other out. Neither fighter has fallen. Neither fighter has stumbled. Great combination by Zhao there once again. Zhao parries the shot, charges in. Reymond just grapples onto his opponent. Right hand downstairs. Great combinations by both fighters being landed. Left hands and right hands upstairs and downstairs. Reymond really needs to get Zhao against the ropes. He does not want to be in central ring. Zhao has an advantage in the center of the ring. Reymond needs to push his opponent against the ropes. Some great combinations being landed right now. A very close round. You would hate to be a judge in a fight like this. Here we are with some of these action replays from that round. So that left hand, that right hand just over the top. And you can see Zhao, he's throwing shots, hoping that's where Reymond's head's going to end up. So he's trying to time Reymond when he dips and dives. He's trying to catch Reymond when he comes up, but Reymond was still underneath, and that's why that shot missed. A very close round. First round could have gone either way. Second round, I give to Zhao. Third round, a very close one as well. You could argue that was Reymond's round as well. But for me, we've had two close rounds, but one clear round to Zhao. But it depends how we're scoring this one at home. Someone saying proud Urlock City. And here we go, folks, for the next round of this fight. Zhao from China with 5 wins takes on Reymond Yanong from the Philippines. 12 wins in his professional career so far. Can he make it 13 tonight? Zhao with a great combination, getting that uppercut through. And both fighters jockeying for a shot. Neither want to engage. As soon as they engage, that's when they start coming alive. Reymond going to the body, going to the head upstairs. Zhao returns with a left hook upstairs of his own. Both fighters exchange jabs in the center of the ring. I'd like to see Reymond now push the pace. Reymond does not want to be in the center of the ring. That is where Zhao is at his most comfortable. Zhao has the better footwork, but the power and the shot placement has got to go to Reymond at this moment in time. Both boxers with opposite styles, but it's definitely an exciting one. Both have counters for one another with their styles. Reymond is just trying to snatch the body weight of Zhao, but Zhao definitely has a great cardio, a gas tank to match his footwork style. He still looks fresh. He still looks like he can keep going. And that is the power of the jab as well. Zhao allowed himself to get a few more breathers in this round because he had a very strong jab. When your opponent is intimidated by your jab, it makes him stop advancing, and that's what Zhao has done. He's prevented Reymond from advancing because of that strong jab, which allows Zhao to get a little bit more of a breather every now and again. And that's what we're waiting for right now. Reymond does not want to charge in. He does not want to take a jab moving in. It's not that the jabs are powerful, it's that they're well timed. A great jab again landed by Zhao. Zhao really just doing well in this round with his timing. It looks like he's got the timing down so far. Reymond looking like he's trying to set up a right hand. Swerving left with his jab, but walks into a big left hook of Reymond. But this is what we was talking about. Reymond does not want to hold central ring. If he's chasing and reaching for Zhao, he's not going to win. He's got to push Zhao to the ropes. He's got to get Zhao into a corner. Reymond with an absolute heart of a lion, constantly going forward with body shots. But taking 3 to give 1 is not the best. That is a clapper for 10 seconds of round number 4, halfway through this fight so far. Neither fighter wanting to give up, neither fighter falling. What a great round. I've got to give that one to Zhao on my unofficial scorecard. Here we are with some of these action replays. That's why you see Reymond just trying to dig down. But Zhao has finally got that timing down. He's timed the body shots of Reymond. He knows when he's coming forward, and he's just stepping back with it and blocking those shots to the body. So Reymond needs to mix things up here. He needs to start using his jab. He needs to utilize his footwork a little bit more. Reymond is going to lose the fight if he tries to box in the middle of the ring, because Zhao is just way too smart and is just going to dance around with a jab. Reymond, very tough, doing a great job, but it's just not enough to beat someone like Zhao with that type of footwork. And there we are. We're now into the next round of this lightweight fight. halfway through, China takes on the Philippines. Zhao in the black, Reymond in the red. Like I said, this is a revenge or redemption story. Reymond Yanong already beat someone from Xingquang Zhao's camp before this. Xingquang Zhao already said he wants to avenge his partner. He wants to defend his gym, and he's doing a great job of it so far. Reymond can't keep turning his back. Reymond looking exhausted. Zhao just keeps flicking that jab out. The frustration that must cause Reymond. The great onslaught there. He gives it everything he's got. But Zhao very calmly takes all the shots on the gloves. Great right hand downstairs, landed by Reymond. A left hand upstairs to follow. Reymond has found some of those hooks through the guard of Zhao. But Zhao has stayed active with the jab. He's constantly moving. He's constantly maneuvering. And this is where Zhao wants to be. Zhao does not need to engage the battle. We're in round number 5. Zhao is in control of this fight now. Reymond Yanong just needs to push the pace. He needs to come forward. And he needs to hope that Zhao doesn't take a back foot. He needs to challenge him in the center of the ring and then push him back to the corner in the ropes. And this is where he needs to come alive. He needs to blitz his opponent. Stop trying to out-jab someone who has got a better jab than you. Push forward. Zhao holding that central ring, and that's what we were talking about. He's constantly moving his feet. He's constantly flicking that jab, and it doesn't allow Reymond to come forward. A great time jab as well. And Reymond comes alive. Zhao just wraps him up once again. Less than a minute to go for round number 5. Both fighters now clinching once again. To keep up this pace for the entire fight is very tiring. Credit to both fighters. Zhao just now flicks that jab out. Reymond still looking determined. Reymond not once giving up, and a big right hand upstairs, but he eats a right in the process as well. And this is the fight Reymond wants. Reymond wants a war. He wants a battle. But Zhao knows if he stands in front of Reymond, he's going to lose. Zhao knows the back foot is his best friend here. 10 seconds to go. Both fighters giving everything they've got. Changing and exchanging shots in between. What a way to end this round. A right uppercut finishes the battle. We're going into round number 6. Here we are with those action replays. You see Reymond trying to set up those body shots, but Zhao with just better combinations, cleaner shots getting through. For every 1 or 2 shots Reymond is landing, Zhao is landing about 3 more. And at this stage, if you're taking 3 shots to give one, you need to make sure you've got knockout power behind your hand. There's only so long you can take 3 shots and give one without putting your opponent down. Reymond has got to dig deep and get his opponent and trap him. Thank you everyone in the comment section below. We are reading your comments here on Facebook Live. We see a lot of people supporting the Philippines. Very good Reymond, we see it. He's doing great. Here we are, Thailand. Philippines taking on China. And it's a very fast start already. Left hand, right hand hits the guard of Zhao. Zhao has boxed beautifully this entire fight. He's now taken the fight to Reymond. Reymond wants this style of fight. He wants someone to come towards him. Zhao is landing his combinations and then getting out of there. It's beautiful footwork. It's great boxing by Zhao. Boxing smart, not with an ego. If Zhao was with an ego, he would be standing toe-to-toe. Great uppercut gets through. Reymond looks determined to keep going forward. Reymond is never going to give up. but he needs to do something different now. Holding central ring is not going to win this fight for him. He's now relying on one big shot to put Zhao down. Reymond has got power. Reymond has got enough power to put him out, but it's trying to land that powerful shot against someone who moves as well as Zhao, which is a hard thing to do. Big right hand was followed up by a left as well. Reymond with a nice right hand to the body, and it almost looked like Zhang went down. But they carry on the action. It was not a knockdown. A low shot landed by Reymond, definitely below the border. And they're going to carry on. Definitely not intentional. Back into the action they go. Reymond just needs to come forward with some more head movement as well. He's doing the right thing now, digging down deep to the body. Zhao with the right hand upstairs. Reymond to the body once again. Reymond coming alive. Reymond just giving it everything he's got, trying to put this man away. But this man just looks so determined. Every shot Reymond has thrown would put most men onto the canvas. Reymond is a very powerful fighter, but to me, Zhao is just way too determined in this fight and just trying to prove a point. Right and a left upstairs. Zhao dances around with the back foot. Reymond with a head movement marches forward with the jab, and this is where he needs to cut the ring. He needs to release his inner Ricky Hatton, cut off the ring, and just try and start landing to the body and head. Neither fighter want to engage. 10 seconds on the clapper. Reymond starts to close the gap, but again, doesn't do enough with it. Zhao starts to fight it right back, and that is the end of round number 6, and we are going into round number 7. Here we are with the action replays. This is where both fighters tangled up with one another, but carried on fighting. The referee allowed them to carry on, and it's one of those awkward moments where you think the fight or the round is over, but you just carry on going. So here we see both fighters flinch. Neither fighter wants to stop. But again, you've got to give that round to Xingquang Zhao. A great round, boxing beautifully, just keeping that footwork moving. And that's the thing with great footwork. If the footwork is working for you, it's very hard for anybody to get a rhythm going. Reymond is relying on Zhao trying to meet him in the center of the ring or backing up against the ropes, and Reymond needs to force him to those ropes. He needs to jab, he needs to double jab, he needs to push him back and then just go to town to the body. Release your inner Joe Frazier against Muhammad Ali. And here we are, folks. China takes on the Philippines. The crowd are going wild. Some are shouting for China, some are shouting for the Philippines. Who are you shouting for at home? What a round. Round number 7 so far. The chants for China are going wild here in the FCC Stadium. And that may have lit a fuse in Reymond because he's starting to come alive. Some great combinations to the body by Reymond once again. Reymond starting to go around, and this is where Reymond needs to be. Reymond needs to get Zhao onto those ropes and just really go for it. If you're a shorter fighter with flat feet, you're not going to beat someone on the balls of their feet who is longer, dancing around you in the center of the ring. It's not going to happen. And this is where he needs to be. Zhao turns him beautifully, gets underneath the shot. And we're already 1 minute in of round number 7. And he still marches forward. Reymond never gave up in this fight so far, has just constantly moved forward. Big right hand upstairs, followed up by a left. Reymond coming alive now, this is where he needs to be. He wants Zhao against the ropes. Zhao moves out of the way, but marches forward with a combination as well. Beautiful boxing by both of these fighters. and just a great clash of style so far. The amateur style of Zhao, the professional style of Reymond. The bodywork of Reymond has been beautiful this fight, but it's the footwork of Zhao which has won it so far for him. But we've still got 1 minute to go of round number 7 and possibly one more round. Some great right hooks going downstairs, some great left hooks upstairs. Nice jab by Zhao. And Zhao still with the crisp footwork. It's the 7th round and he's kept up this pace. Those body shots have not done enough to stop Zhao from moving. They have not taken away his gas tank. It's been a beautiful fight so far. Zhao now just stepping back with the jab, keeping his opponent exactly where he wants him. 10 seconds to go of round number 7. And again, Zhao just dances away from. And we are going into an 8th round, folks. What a great fight we have witnessed so far. Here we are with the action replays. This was towards the end of that round. You see Reymond still coming forward, never once giving up, always trying to find Zhao. But Zhao just uses his footwork, gets away from his opponent, and is not taking any unnecessary risks. And we're going into an 8th round. All Zhao has to do is protect his points, stay on that back foot, stay on the jab, and keep that jab and those feints going. For Reymond, he needs a knockout to win. I've given Reymond 1, possibly 2 rounds, definitely 1. He is not winning this fight on my unofficial scorecard. He needs a knockout to win. Can he push it towards his opponent? Can he take him out? Xingquang Zhao from China in the black takes on Reymond Yanong from the Philippines. The fight is already in the clinch. Zhao just with a nice right hand upstairs. Reymond coming forward once again. Reymond has not once gone on the back foot. He's now marching forward. Both fighters giving everything they've got. Zhao does not need to be in a fight like this. Zhao could just dance around, but he's proving a point as well. He's proving he can beat him on the back foot and the front foot as well. Some nice combinations being landed through. A nice jab by Zhao. Zhao now using that jab, just constantly finding the target. And Zhao just needs to keep pumping that jab. And it knocks him back as the ref called it a knockdown. And the referee does not call it a knockdown. That could have been a real decider. But that might have given Reymond some confidence that he can do something here. Reymond trying to settle that big right hand upstairs. That's the only chance he's got. Zhao is just too conditioned and just too sharp to go down to any of these body shots. Reymond has got to go for a Hail Mary and try and put his opponent onto the canvas. Some nice body work landed again by Reymond, but he eats a 1-2 in the process. And that's what it's been this fight so far. Reymond attacking the body. Zhao returning with the jabs and right hands upstairs. Back into the action they go. Halfway through round number 8, the 8th and final round. What a beautiful fight we have witnessed so far. A nice jab upstairs landed by Reymond. Both fighters holding central ring. Less than a minute to go of the 8th and final round. And at this rate, it looks like Zhao is going to dance his way to victory. Can Reymond get a shot through? Can he get a lucky shot? And we're into the final moments. Reymond giving it everything he's got, lands a great combination, but Zhao just moves around, constantly dancing with the jab, and he lands a right hand. It stumbles Reymond. 30 seconds to go. Reymond just needs to push forward. He needs to do something spectacular, but I think Zhao has just boxed beautifully on the back foot and also pushed forward when necessary. He's timed his opponent perfectly. It's been a great fight. You can see Zhao looking up to the clock. 10 seconds to go. Everybody telling Reymond he needs to go forward. Can he do it? Neither fighter want to lay down. Neither fighter want to give up, and that is it. What a fight. What an absolute fight. Here are some of the action replays from that final round. You can see that's when Zhao looked up to the clock, almost knowing that he's won this fight. Now, of course, I'm not a judge. Whatever I say has no effect on the judges' scorecards. But Zhao believes he's won. Morale believes Zhao has won. But now we go to the judges' scorecard, and we'll have Ali with the official announcement. Thank you everyone so far in the comments. We see your comments piling through right now. Who do you think won that fight? China or the Philippines? Who's taking it? Who is the winner of this lightweight fight? Whoever won, you cannot take anything away from either of these fighters. Both left it all out on the line. Here's Ali with the official announcement.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give these two a round of applause. What a fight! After 8 rounds of action, we're going to the scorecard for a split decision. The first judge scores the bout 77-75 to the red corner. The second judge scores it 78-74 to the blue corner. And the final judge scores it 77-75 to your winner by split decision in the blue.
There you have it, folks. Exactly what I said. I'm not a judge. Anything I say does not change anything. I